Major changes have been announced for another part of Disney's Hollywood Studios. A brand new restaurant opening in Disney World, plus lots of deals and new menus have been announced. It has been a busy week at Disney. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. Now, Disney dropped some unexpected news this week about more big transformations in the works. Seriously, was not expecting this. Our team tried a ton of new food this week as well, and we can't wait to share our reviews with you, including our thoughts on the brand new Bourbon Steak over at the Walt Disney World Dolphin Hotel. Now, in other very exciting news, my book launch event in Orlando is completely sold out. I cannot wait to see everyone from our YouTube audience there who bought a ticket. Huge thank you for the support, and it'll be great to see some familiar faces there. If you'd like to get a copy of Disney Adults, you can order it today from any bookseller via the links at ajwolf.com. Another area of Hollywood Studios is getting a major transformation. The magic of Disney animation will be coming to Animation Courtyard, and the Sorcerer Mickey hat is coming back. In 2026, Star Wars Launch Bay will be transformed into a place where kids and kids at heart can laugh and draw and dream and explore animated new experiences. Inside, you're going to be able to interact with and explore this take on the Disney Animation headquarters. You'll see portraits come alive before your eyes and pencil in some time to learn to draw your very own character sketch. There will be the Drawn to Wonderland playground featuring an oversized flower garden with musical instruments, a Mad Tea Party play set, and a Tugly Wood exploration area based on the original concept art of Alice in Wonderland by Mary Blair. Disney also says there will be lots of Disney characters around the area. The whole place will be heavily inspired by the Walt Disney Studios lot, with several buildings straight from Burbank. The concept art also shows lots more trees and shade than the current Animation Courtyard, which is definitely always welcome. The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure, will be sticking around, but Disney Junior Play and Dance will not be reopening, as the temporary Cool Kids Summer Get Animated show has been extended until the stage's closing date of September 25th. Star Wars Launch Bay will also be closing on September 25th, 2025. Okay, so remember that time I went live to talk about my new book, Disney Adults, and we had way too much fun and I accidentally cried while telling y'all some behind-the-scenes secrets I probably wasn't supposed to say out loud? Well, we're doing it again. I'm going live on Talk Shop Live on July 28th at 8 p.m. Eastern, and yes, you can still grab a copy of Disney Adults with my actual autograph in it. My poor hand has been cramping since the last round, but I am very happy to do this. Come hang out, ask questions, and let's talk about why Disney people are the best people. You can watch and order your copy right now at ajwolf.com. And don't forget to come join us on Monday as well. Stay tuned to DFB Guide on social too, because we're going to have some very exciting news coming out very soon about how some restaurants in Disney World are going to help celebrate the release of my book. I am super excited and very overwhelmed with the support from all of you. Cannot wait to share the news. Okay, for a limited time, you can get a complimentary Disney e-gift card when you purchase any new annual pass. The card value varies depending on the pass type you purchase, and the offer is only valid for new annual passes, so you can't get this deal if you're renewing your current pass. Incredipasses will get a $100 gift card, and each tier of pass below will get $75, $50, and $25 respectively. Kind of weird that like 2 years ago, Disney's like, okay, we're not selling annual passes anymore. And now they're like, hey, come please buy an annual pass, but whatever. Also, teachers can now get exclusive summer rates on Disney Springs hotels for travel from now to September 1st. That means you can score a hotel for as low as $93 per night. This deal includes hotels like the Drury, Doubletree, Hilton, Holiday Inn, Renaissance, and Wyndham. These rates are available for booking now through September 1st, although some blackout dates may apply. Disney Plus has announced a sweepstakes where they're offering the chance to win a Disneyland 70th vacation. The grand prize winner will get a trip for up to 4 people with airfare, a concierge-level hotel room, 3-day park hopper tickets, a VIP tour, a gift card, and a prize pack. If you have a Disney Plus account, you can enter through the Disney Plus Perks website. If you're not a Disney Plus subscriber, you can complete the alternative mail-in entry option. The holidays at the Disneyland Resort, Disney Festival of Holidays, and Disney Viva Navidad are set to begin starting November 14th and will continue through January 7th, 2026. This means the return of Snowfall on Main Street, holiday fireworks, a Christmas fantasy parade, and more. Plus the holiday overlays for It's a Small World, Haunted Mansion, Luigi's Joy to the Whirl, and Mater's Jingle Jamboree. Disney Festival of Holidays over there in DCA has been confirmed to return with food booths and live entertainment. And resorts are also going to be offering special holiday meals, character dining, and events along with decorated lobbies, including a brand new character dinner experience called Mickey's Christmas Carol Feast held at Storytellers Cafe. Yes, that is Jacob Marley Goofy in the back, and I am so excited that they're finally using this character because he's so amazing. You'll also find loads of holiday merchandise and snacks throughout all of Disneyland, and Disney confirmed that select experiences for the 70th celebration will continue during the holiday season, though the Paint the Night Parade and other entertainment experiences will pause temporarily during the holidays. For full details, head on over to DisneyFoodBlog.com. So, Bourbon Steak by Michael Mina has just opened at the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin Resort, and this new restaurant offers a reimagined modern take on the quintessential American steakhouse. It's replacing Shula's, if you remember Shula's. Now, this place is swanky, and we love the dark vibes that go along with the richness of the steakhouse. You're going to find a wide range of steakhouse-inspired selections like chilled seafood and caviar, soups and salads, tartare and ceviche, along with plenty of steak offerings. We attended a preview event where we were able to try lots of small portions of some of the dishes and a few cocktails. You can check that review out over at DisneyFoodBlog.com, but we came back to do a fully unbiased review and we were blown away with our meal. Don't expect free bread service here, it's even better. It's a complimentary fry flight. There were truffle aioli fries with a truffle aioli to dip in, regular herbed fries with regular ketchup, and then paprika fries with the house-made bourbon barbecue sauce. Tasty and a very unique way to start the meal. We also ordered the black truffle bread for $14. Now, we don't love the idea of paying $14 for bread, but after eating this, we would do it again in a heartbeat. They're basically Parker House rolls with black salt, herbs, and truffle butter soaked into the bread. Next up, we ordered the onion soup gratin with caramelized onions, a trio of cheeses, and a garlic baguette, which is available for $15. This was an elevated French onion soup, and it really wowed us. There's a little bit of veal broth in addition to beef broth, which helps to cut kind of the saltiness and make it a little bit richer compared to your typical French onion. We also got the jumbo lump crab cake for $26, served with a pink peppercorn tartar sauce, Old Bay, and Florida citrus. This was outstanding. The problem with most crab cakes is, of course, they tend to be mostly filler, but that is not the case here. It's basically just giant lumps of crab with a pepper aioli sauce. For our first entree, I know, we've already eaten a lot, we ordered the 10-ounce center cut filet mignon, which is $69. We opted for chimichurri, $6, and béarnaise, $8, sauces on the side. Now, those are expensive sauces, not going to lie. You know how much I hate an expensive sauce. But this was an incredible steak, one of the best we've had in years, in or outside of Disney parks. There was a beautiful crust on the outside with a pleasant saltiness, and it was really, really perfectly cooked at medium rare. If you want a steak in Disney World, then you definitely need to come here. Now, the chimichurri was a bit overpowering with this steak, but the béarnaise was a match made in buttery heaven. The Maine lobster pot pie is $82. It is definitely an experience. This is served with market vegetables, russet potatoes, black truffle, and brandy lobster cream. They roll up to your table with this massive pot pie dish, carve the top off perfectly, and then reconstruct the lobster tail and claws on top of the crust. Then they ladle on the veggies and pot pie filling all around it. This is a massive portion as well, with loads of lobster. Definitely an indulgent meal. On the side, we ordered the creamy mac and cheese with black truffle for $17. This was a solid mac and cheese. It was shell pasta with a sauce that texturally reminded us of a bechamel because it was so creamy, but there were notes of Parmesan or Pecorino Romano as well. Finally, it was time for dessert, so we ordered the warm beignets and dipping custards for $19. These are served with Macallan 12-year butterscotch pudding, creme brulee with fresh raspberries, and milk chocolate pot de creme. The sauces are literally like desserts on their own: a chocolate mousse, a literal creme brulee, and a salted caramel pudding with Macallan in it. That's insane. Last but not least, we also got the key lime Napoleon, which was $14. This is described as layers of flaky sugared puff pastry with citrus cream. Now, the key lime was tart enough to cause that zing in your jaw, but not so tart as to make you pucker, and it was balanced well by the classic sweetness of the raspberry sauce and fresh raspberry. We also tried 2 martinis, a classic and a blueberry. Both were executed perfectly, and the blueberry martini was really unique with blue cheese stuffed blueberries as a garnish. This is truly a gorgeous restaurant. Feels classic and modern, upscale and comfortable. Not to mention the service was amazing. They had 100% staff retention from Shula's, and this team rules. It's certainly expensive, even by Disney standards, so it's probably best saved for a special occasion. The Boathouse is home to one of our favorite drinks in all of Disney Springs and maybe all of Disney World. The Duck Raz is made with Sky Raspberry Vodka, Blue Curacao, lemon juice, and simple syrup, and it comes with an adorable rubber duck. Now, though, there's a frozen Duck Raz that's served in a souvenir cup. It's basically an alcoholic blue raspberry slushie. It did melt on us pretty quickly, but that's par for the course when you're drinking frozen beverages in the middle of summer at Disney World. This year, Visit Orlando's magical dining event takes place from August 15th to September 30th. So what is it? Multiple restaurants feature 3-course, prix-fixe, appetizer, entree, dessert, dinners at exceptional prices, all to benefit deserving charities. This year there are 2 different price points, $40 and $60. Lots of places around Disney World participate, including Jaleo, Il Molino, Maria and Enzo's, Wolfgang Puck, Summer House on the Lake, and more. So we recently stopped by Tiffens restaurant at Disney's Animal Kingdom to try out their newest menu items. We grabbed the seared yellowfin tuna with pork and shrimp dumpling for $19. This is served with rice masago crusted tuna and gochujang sweet chili sauce. Our only complaint here is that it's an appetizer and not an entree, because it was incredible. The textures are all brilliant, and we overall can't say enough about this one. Next up was the passion fruit hamachi crudo, which will set you back $21. This dish is made with passion fruit and sesame leche de tigre, pickled pineapple, cilantro oil, Szechuan chili crunch. The pineapple and passion fruit flavors here are very prominent. Overall, this one's pretty adventurous, but if you're open to these flavors, it's worth a try. To round us out, we also ordered the coconut ube cauliflower soup for $14. This is made with miso caramel, roasted cauliflower and mushroom, and fried garlic. It's thick and sweet, and you can definitely taste the roasted miso caramel and garlic flavor coming through, and it almost reminds us of teriyaki in a really good way. Tiffens never fails, although it's still very expensive. If you're interested in this restaurant, definitely look at the price point to see if this is something that you want to put on your budget. We just recently stopped by Crocketts Tavern over there in Fort Wilderness to check out a brand new menu there as well. We started with the house smoked beef brisket sliders for $18. You get 3 sliders served with creamy coleslaw, horseradish cream, and french fries. First, the brisket, which was so tender that it was falling apart. Definitely a little on the fattier side, but that works in its favor as far as we're concerned. The horseradish cream added a nice boldness, wasn't super strong or spicy. There was no way we were going to pass up the burnt ends macaroni and cheese. This one's $18 as well, and you get white cheddar macaroni and cheese, glazed pork burnt ends, and pickled peppers. We are happy to report that this is some of the best in Disney World. This mac and cheese itself is creamy with a lovely white cheddar flavor, and the burnt ends were crispy on the outside and meaty. Plus they had a coating of barbecue sauce, which worked well with that cheesiness of the mac. So definitely one of our new favorite macs in Disney World. We also ordered the old-fashioned buttermilk pie that comes with a seasonal topping for $9. Seasonal topping right now is strawberries and whipped cream. The pie was super moist and held together well. We mostly tasted vanilla and sugar, so the strawberries really added to the flavor. I think our reporter actually said, "I've never had buttermilk pie, but I know what I've been missing out on." And the whipped cream tasted homemade and just added a nice creamy and light component. We would definitely leave Magic Kingdom to come over and get these again, so add this stop to your list. Want to be in the know about all of Disney World's restaurants and the best snacks and everything else that goes into a Disney vacation, but feeling a little overwhelmed? Don't worry, we've got you. You're in the right place. The Everything Bundle is your ultimate Disney planning sidekick. It's packed with all our best-selling guidebooks, snack lists, festival tips, and more in one magical place. Whether you're chasing rides or snacks or pure vibes, this bundle is going to help you to do it smarter and easier with way less stress and probably less money. Basically, it's like having a Disney expert right in your pocket. Grab it before your trip and thank yourself later. If you're going to get any of our guidebooks over on dfbstore.com, use code YouTube to get an extra special discount. We stopped by El Marcado de Coronado over at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort to try 3 new menu items. First, we grabbed the au jus melt for $19. On the online menu, it's listed as a French dip sandwich at $18, but in person, it's the au jus melt at $19. Overall, it was savory, cheesy, good portion-sized dish. The dip added a saltiness to its overall taste. Now, our only problem with this sandwich is its price, especially since it doesn't come with a side. So $19 for a sandwich? That's a little harsh. Next, we we grabbed the hot honey chicken sandwich for $16. This was a crispy fried chicken breast topped with shredded iceberg lettuce, house-made hot honey sauce, zesty dill aioli, and crunchy pickles, all stacked on a toasted Kaiser roll. The bread to chicken ratio was a bit off. We would have liked a thicker piece of chicken. And when it came to the sauces, we weren't huge fans of this aioli, and the hot sauce was very hot. Lastly, we have the Italian hoagie for $14 served on focaccia bread. This one came out of the fridge case, and while good for a fridge snack, the bread was a bit too dense and the sandwich was a little too dry to be a real winner. We were okay with everything we tried, but probably would not go out of our way for it. It's a good, convenient grab for those looking for something quick and easy, and are right there at Coronado Springs. At Typhoon Lagoon, you can grab the Dole Whip watermelon with chamoy and chili lime spice from the Snack Shack for $7.29. This is Dole Whip watermelon topped off with chamoy and zesty chili lime spice. Now, we were super impressed with this one. This gave us Disneyland snack vibes in the best way, because it's rare we get sweet and spicy Dole Whip like this in Disney World. This has more of an artificial candy watermelon taste to it, but pairing it with the chili lime spice and the chamoy really elevates it. It's got a low heat that certainly isn't spicy. Paired with the watermelon, it's more sour instead of spicy. We definitely get this one again. All right, here's what you need to know if you're going to Disney World this week. It is very hot with some big expected storms. Not uncommon for summer, but let this serve as your reminder to stay hydrated and be prepared for the rain. Those 100+ heat indexes are no joke, and they're probably going to fuel some of those major storms. Luckily, Disney World has plenty of inside activities, and if you time it right, you might be able to check out something that has been missing for 5 whole years. Diver lockout chamber demonstrations have returned to the sea base in Epcot. What on earth is that, you may ask? Well, it's a chamber that allows divers to enter the aquariums through a large tube that's located in the middle of the sea base. This demonstration happens very rarely, once in the morning at 10:30 a.m. and again at 4 p.m. It's one of the more unique demonstrations available in Epcot. It's really cool to watch. Definitely triggers my feelings of claustrophobia when they're swimming through that little tube, but hey, you know, it's better them than me. Now, if you're an annual pass holder, you've only got a few more days to visit the exclusive meet and greet with Dopey in the Germany Pavilion. Dopey will be meeting guests in Der Teddy Bar until July 31st. Okay, that's going to do it for this week's news, everybody. As always, we're going to be keeping an eye on all the updates coming out of the parks, resorts, and beyond, hoping they have some more big news next week. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, have those notifications turned on, and also make sure you're subscribed to our newsletter. That's where you're going to get all the news first from us here at DFB. The link to sign up is right down in the description. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and I'll see you real soon.